Hayden is one of my subscribers, and he emailed me one time, got in contact and said, hey,
do you want to come and do some work for me? So here she is.
yeah.
On the condition, her condition was that she'd interview me, so here I am having to sit down and chat to all you guys as well.
He lives in a bus.
I probably don't. I do live in a bus, and I could call myself a motorhomer, but I like to refer myself as a motor hoteler.
Whole lot of teepees?
Whole lot of teepees. So I spend my summer months travelling between music festivals, setting up my temporary hotel, and have lots of customers come and stay with me, which is more of a hostel. It's not that flash. A hostel.
Travelling hostel.
But motor hostel didn't sound as good as motor hoteler. So that's why I became the motor hoteler. I like going in there and setting something up, which is temporary. And it's, you use all your stuff and you set it all up and you create an experience for people. And then you get to pull it all down again, pack it all away, and then you go on your travels and you go to your next spot and you set it all up again.
So Hayden has a couple of businesses at music festivals. One are the teepees for people to stay in during the music festival, and then he's also started composting toilets.
Transportable composting toilets.
Yeah.
My new to me, but they've been around for a while. So what I'm doing now is going to music festivals with these toilets. We set them up. It's about the same size as a portaloo, but the waste between the solid waste and the liquid waste is separated, and then I take the solid waste away and I compost it back at my base, and not on the land where it was. So,
make the council happy.
So lots of regulations.
And I guess it's still a new thing.
Very new thing. The legislation around composting toilets was all based on it being on a person's land, a permanent setup. The legislation was never around like motorhomers, transportable composting toilets. So there's still in the world of the regulations in the council, they're still a little bit confused about my toilets and taking the waste around into other places.
And probably the quantity of waste?
I don't have a large quantity of waste at the moment.
Compared to one person in a motorhome?
Compared to one person in a motorhome, yeah, they all have buckets, but I have barrels and I have lots of them.
And is it that it needs to compost for 2 years before it's...
It depends on the process. It can sit for 2 years and be considered compost. But then you can bring that timing down if you process it a bit more.
Will you be doing that?
So I'm looking at probably going to extend my process to actually not only turning the compost, which is part of aerating it, but actually including an air pump which actually pumps air into it to speed up that process, and a bit more to control the heat of the compost as well at a quite a large volume. For discharge to land with biosolid, you need a consent of your process so you can actually dump without a consent. So it's sort of like you either get a consent to process, which is fine, and then you don't have to worry about your consent to dump, or you get a consent to dump, but you still need to process. So it's a little bit.
So they kind of just check to see what process is in place, and then they're happy.
I have to have an accredited system. I'm just at the beginning stage, and I've only got 10 toilets. But the festivals are asking me to do 50, 60 toilets at once.
That's awesome.
So
they're keen. Why are the festivals so keen on composting toilets?
With a portaloo, you need a truck coming in on a regular basis. So in a big crowd of people, you've got toilets, you've got a sucker truck coming in, sucking them out. So there's all this health and safety stuff around the trucks driving through public places. With the composting toilets, I don't actually need a truck to come in during the festival. All my operations happen from the back of the toilet, so it's all hidden away. Whereas a portaloo is all sucked out from the front.
That makes sense.
From the same spot.
So this is the second time Hayden will be using his composting toilets at a music festival.
Yeah, second time.
Yeah, few dramas the first time.
Few dramas the first time. A lot of learning.
Yeah.
They've been used before by somebody else, and then it was my turn to take over, and my first time was a bit baptism by fire, and a few stressful moments. Going, what have I got myself into?
Yeah.
But by the end of it, I was loving it, and when I talked to the guy that used to run it, he was a bit worried that I'd take him over and hate it. But he was quite pleased that that I said to him afterwards, I loved it.
Oh, good stuff. So what do you do in winter in your downtimes?
So in winter, I'm still reinvesting in my business. So spend all the money I can in summer, reinvesting myself, and then in winter time, got no money left and I've got to go out and find work. So in the past, I've done little bits and pieces, go off and do some building work here and there. A couple of years back, I travelled in the bus with gourmet nuts, and I went to trade shows. So I travelled the winter trade show circuit.
So when did you buy your bus and start living in it?
10 years ago.
Yeah.
I think it's just coming up to my 10-year anniversary.
Oh yeah.
I brought my bus as a bus, seats and all, and I brought it at a time when life was changing.
Oh yeah.
And I probably had similar reasons to you.
Yeah.
Getting to that point where even 10 years ago I was deciding that I wasn't really in a position to start buying a house.
Yeah.
And I didn't really have the inclination to really settle down at that point to try and buy a house. It was a bit of necessity, wanting my own space.
Where had you been staying before?
Just flatting.
Yeah.
Just flatting and things.
Yeah.
And then I've always had it for the last 10 years, but I have had time in a house and it gets parked outside.
Oh yeah.
And I have times when I go live in it.
Yeah.
Full time.
Yeah. Hayden's bus seems to be more storage and office with a bed.
It's a certified motorhome, has everything in it, but then when it comes time to festivals,
yeah.
So as the years progress, and as I get more and more into these festivals and different things, it's not so much my motorhome.
Yeah.
It's my motor work.
Yeah, motor business.
So there's another aspect to my business as well, which is event management, and so I do that as well. So sometimes I end up on a site for 3 months, and then
on the lead up to a festival.
And so I end up living in the bus.
Yeah.
And inside the bus is all my tools, my office, my kitchen.
Is there a kitchen in there? That's right.
My bus is a mess, and it's like stuff everywhere. I don't even think you could fit a camera in there. It's so
I'll try.
busy. The bed's not made.
Okay. You want to make the bed before I go in there?
No, not really.
No.
This
is a bachelor pad, is it?
It's a bachelor pad.
Yeah.
Yes.
Chaos.
Chaos.
Yeah. It gets a bit grotty by the end of it.
Gets a bit grotty, and it rains, and I'm walking there with muddy shoes.
Mud everywhere.
And so it's not like a home where you have to keep it tidy all the time.
Yeah.
It's so busy that.
It's a small space. It gets dirty pretty quick. I find that with my caravan.
Yeah. Especially when I walk in there with my shoes
on.
Yeah.
I like to take my shoes off before I go into my caravan, but Hayden just
waltzes right in.
Yeah.
What have you filmed up now?
Yeah.
Can I have a look at what you're editing?
Mess everywhere.
Yeah.